The governor of Maine, Paul LePage, has now taken over the record of being the dumbest governor in America. And I say that because he went on a radio show to discuss the election, and look at what he said about Donald Trump.
Sometimes I wonder that our Constitution is not only broken, but it needs to, we need a Donald Trump to show some authoritarian power in our country and bring back the rule of law, because we've had 8 years of a president that just, he's an autocrat. He just does it on his own. He ignores Congress, and we're slipping every single day. We're slipping into anarchy, and I just think that 4 more years of a similar mentality is going to destroy this nation.
That is literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. He's a governor, and he has no idea about political ideologies and philosophies. He's apparently unaware of what a hypocrite is and what a contradiction is. He fails Logic 101. And by the way, he goes on to say later on in the interview, when they're talking about the sex lives of Trump and Bill Clinton, the host is like, okay, look, you're attacking Bill Clinton for things that he did before Donald Trump said these things on the bus and allegedly did these sexual assaults. So the host goes, you shouldn't throw stones if you live in a glass house. And LePage responds, I've been doing it all my life. Wait, what? It's like I need to wash my brain when it gets hit with that much stupid. So in other words, when I do it, so if I, have sexual scandals, or Trump does, he's locker room talk. If Bill Clinton has them, let's talk about it endlessly. So he said, yeah, I throw stones and I live in a glass house. I don't give a fuck. It's like, you know what this reminds me of? I've experienced this in my life before, where you're having conversations with people who keep it real. They're just not that bright. And like, you'll make a point that directly refutes what they're saying, and they just right over their head, and they act like it doesn't do that. So the point, nothing's landing. Nothing's landing. It's hitting a fucking concrete wall. They have a cinder block for a head. You say something that's true, and it just... Anyway, like I was saying, it's like the people you talk to where they wait to talk in the conversation. They're not listening to your response. Like, they'll ask you a question, seemingly wanting a response, then you start responding, and they're shut off, and they're just waiting to say the next thing. He's just such a stupid person. Like, how stupid are you to say these things? So let's walk through that. He goes, the Constitution is broken. Okay. Then he moves to, we need Trump to show authoritarian power. Okay, hey, dipshit, that would further break the Constitution. The Constitution is against authoritarian power. That's the point of it. God, you're so stupid. Oh my God, it hurts. It hurts to talk about how stupid he is. The Constitution is broken. We need somebody to come in there and act more unconstitutionally. That's what you're saying. You're too stupid to realize that's what you're saying, but that's what you're saying. And then he goes, so Trump needs to show authoritarian power to bring back the rule of law. But again, hold on. Authoritarian power, by its nature, is against rule of law. Because authoritarian power means I'm above the law, and I am the law. I'm the sole arbiter of the law. So, the other branches of government don't matter. So I call all the shots. That's fascism. That's what that is. This is authoritarianism. He goes, we need authoritarianism to bring back rule of law. So we need to break the law to bring back the law. Oh, this is so stupid. And then he goes to, Trump needs to show authoritarian power to bring back the rule of law because Obama is an authoritarian. What? What the fuck are you saying? He calls Obama an autocrat. That means an authoritarian. It means the same thing. So he's saying the Constitution is broken. Let's further break it by having Trump go in there and act authoritarian, even though that in his mind that's not breaking it, that's making it better. So we need Trump to be an authoritarian to bring back the rule of law, even though that breaks the rule of law. And this is all necessary because Obama's an authoritarian. What the fuckity fuck? So let me break that down to, as simple as possible. When people I don't like are authoritarian, even if they might not even be authoritarian, I'm going to call them authoritarian. So if I don't like you, you're authoritarian, and that's bad. But if I agree with you and you're an authoritarian, great! This is literally the most unreflective, unthoughtful human being I've ever heard in politics in the United States of America. And that's saying a lot. This guy makes Rush Limbaugh look like Noam Chomsky. He also says, well, Obama ignores Congress. That's terrible. Dude, but you're asking Trump to ignore Congress. You just said you want him to be authoritarian. That would ignore Congress. And then at the end, randomly slips it in there because he's, again, a silly person. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Anarchy. Oh, you don't know anything about political definitions. Authoritarianism is good when Trump does it, bad when Obama does it, and Obama is a fucking anarchist. Which is it? Is he authoritarian or anarchist? Is he authoritarian or anarchist? I can't. I give up. I don't know why I cover politics. I don't know why I bother. I want to shove my head in a fucking meat grinder after listening to shit like this.